Hey there, this is Russ Murphy from Indiana Avenue Baptist Church, coming to you from our home here in Lubbock, Texas. Got my beautiful wife, Linda, here, and our little dog, Scout. You may hear him chewing on things or getting some water. Don't even worry about that. That's just real life around here. Today's devotional comes from Philippians chapter 4, verses 11. Paul says, "Not that I speak from want, for I have learned to be content in whatever circumstances I am in. I know how to get along with humble means, also know how to live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of being filled and going hungry, both of having abundance and suffering need." Paul had that rare gift that God gave him, and that is just to be content no matter where he was, in jail, out of jail, fed, unfed. It did not matter to him because all of his contentment came through Christ. And many times in my life, I've realized that my contentment has to come through certain circumstances being a certain way. And that's a real dangerous thing to happen because things don't always work out like that. I've learned it the hard way along the way about being content. One time I was coming back home from Italy from a mission trip, and I had to get the flight, make it to Dallas to make it back to Lubbock. Our flight from Rome took off late. We arrived at JFK Airport late, and I was looking at my watch the whole time going, are we going to make it to these connecting flights to get me home that night? Well, it turns out, of course, the TSA folks in JFK, they're not mean or rude. They just want to get you through the line, get you to the next flight. We were right behind a pole vaulter coming back from Europe. He had this gigantic pole, and if they're going to go through that and look for drugs, he could have supplied drugs to all of North America through that thing. And our TSA man, we got Gomer Pyle. He went, well, how you been doing? How was your meat? What kind of pole you using? What's the weight on there? And they kept talking. I'm going, gee whiz, this is not nice. And finally, my wife, Sarah, said, you're embarrassing me. I said, how am I embarrassing you? Because you're muttering under your breath and you're saying some bad words. I didn't even realize what I was doing. So I said, I am so sorry. Got to the tarmac to wait to go from JFK to Dallas, then to Lubbock. And it was running late and running late. They have 3 airports there, international, they have to coordinate all the flights on. And so I sat there looking out in the darkness and just mad. And finally the Lord spoke to my heart and said, basically this, you can be mad all you want. You can hold your breath, you can stomp your feet. This flight's not gonna take off any time until I tell it it's okay. You might as well do a crossword, talk to your wife, read a book. Just relax because it will happen in my timing. That's happened so many times in my life where I've had to say, God, this is a situation I did not anticipate coming. I don't like it, but I'm going to go ahead and relax in you and rest in you. I've known some men just recently who have had surgery for cancer, and they have said to me, Russ, whatever God wants. If he wants to take me home now, that's fine, or leave me here. And they meant it. They were content whatever God wanted to do. My prayer for us today is that we would be content in any and all situations because we have Christ in our heart. You have a great day. Talk to you soon.